Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shabby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Chicago White Sox, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Look, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster...
All right, first pitch coming up. And our starting pitcher here today, Nestor Cortes Jr. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hit.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Just outside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Meade stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Check swing and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Cole Ragans.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
1 down, base is empty. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is Stephen Kwan. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Shy Sox held in check here. We played an inning. No score. Here on the south side, new inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lane Thomas. Cortez back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a swing and a miss. James Kingsley, a plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. 1-0. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Rosario right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
2 out, space is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at right field. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Brandon Lowe. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Andrew.
So up next, Andrew Vaughn. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
In the air, center field. Thomas pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. Dalton Rushing now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Gets him to chase after that one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full, no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Massey throws right, bats left. in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's a former gold. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Rosario makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Jacob Amaya.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1-2 here. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Weimer towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Inside. Now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Out to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Chicago, Richie Rosario. Snap throw to first.
No, he's
Baldwin back on a dive. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Slice the other way and foul.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Puts it away for the out.
Now
Vinny
batting,
Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Velasquez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Amaya. MacArthur back to work. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ramos, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Miguel Castro appears to be getting loose. 1 out, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now the DH spot, Brooks Baldwin, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here on the south side, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. And that one is lifted in the air. Kwan heads after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Carson Kelly will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count in this situation.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals nothing.
pitching for Kansas City.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that one almost hit him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back up the... Oh, that got him. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now pitching for Kansas City.
Miguel Castro is forced to the mound after the injury. He's into the game with the bases empty. To the right side, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Evan Carter steps in for the Royals. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Witt, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cortez is just 1 strike away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox collect their first win of the season.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, book the instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my